What if I am not good enough? I cannot make it. What if they would laugh? I am scared of rejection. What if I fail? Don't worry, brother. I know the feeling, and I know you will make it if you actually start and try hard for it. Hello, kings and queens, and welcome to the Improvement Kingdom. You probably already know what this video will be all about, so I won't waste your time. But let me just tell you one thing. Please, consider subscribing, since that would mean a lot to me, and it would really help our kingdom grow. Okay, now, excuse the king's annoyance and let's get back to the video. Let me tell you a little story from not so much time ago. I think like 6 months ago, I wanted to sell some headphones that I haven't even used once and I haven't even unpacked them. It was just some low quality, crappy headphones that cost maybe 4 or 5 euros or something. I listed them for 10 euros on one local secondhand website, or how do I even call it? It's like eBay, but local. I just wanted to make some quick cash. Some days passed and I was slowly losing hope. But after a week or so, some lady contacted me by email and wanted to buy them. That made me feel like I am the Wolf of Wall Street or something, and I was really thrilled. That's when I got a new business idea. I wanted to buy crappy headphones for €1 each from AliExpress and wanted to sell them for €5 each. Basically like drop shipping, but I've got to tell you, it was a really terrible business idea when I think about it. But guess what? I never actually bought them. I was so scared of losing my €5 that I didn't even try. I was just sitting there overthinking everything. What if they don't even arrive? What if nobody would want to buy them? What if? Kings, I know my little business venture would have probably ended with no sales whatsoever, but why do we tend to just give up that easily? Even with this channel, it took me some time to start it. I think most of the time, we don't ask ourselves one very important question when we are making some decision or overthinking stuff. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Seriously, what's the worst thing that could happen? But I understand you. We are on the same boat, Kings. I sometimes have a hard time doing something that would push me out of my comfort zone too. Sometimes when I see a pretty girl that I would like to approach and ask her out, I just don't do it. And then I regret it. Then I overthink why I behaved like a complete snowflake. Because I fail to ask myself the simple question, what's the worst thing that could happen? Am I going to prison for talking to her? No. Is she going to bite me when I ask her out? No. Is the world going to end when I say, hey, you are really good looking. Can I possibly get your Instagram? Hell no. The worst thing that could happen is maybe rejection, or that she would tell her friends, and they would laugh at you a little. And so what? At the end of the day, you will probably feel good that you mustered up the courage to speak to her, even if she rejects you. So next time, when you are overthinking talking to some girl that you like, or starting an online business, or even asking a stranger what's the time, ask yourself the question, what's the worst thing that could happen? I know from my experience that not stepping out of my comfort zone is not a good idea in most cases. I want you to know that failure really builds you as a man and as a person, because no successful businessman got rich without failing over and over again. For example, Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. He came from a poor Chinese family. Everybody kept rejecting him because he was ugly. He failed many and many times building a business. But look at him now. He has a fortune of $25 billion. I think you've heard a lot of self-help gurus talking about this, and it's honestly true. You have to fail in order to become successful. You have to fail in order to become successful. Because failure is a great teacher. You won't recognize your mistakes and what you can change to become better until you truly experience failure. So, kings and queens, you cannot make failure stop you and demotivate you. From now on, I want you to stop having limiting beliefs about failure, and I want you to view it as your ally and your mentor on the path of chasing the best version of yourself. So, King, don't be afraid to fail. Because at the end of the day, if you have the right mindset, you won't regret it. By the way, remember the story that I told you at the beginning? I never actually sold the headphones, because the lady never texted me back later. But now I know that I can't sell crappy headphones with a 100% markup. Kings and queens, that was all I gotta say about the almighty failure. Be sure to share the video to a friend that is still waiting for the perfect moment to finally ask his crush out. I really hope you found this video helpful, and I want you to know that nothing would please me more than hearing that you implemented my advice to your life and it had a positive impact. Like, subscribe and share your experience in the comments to build a supportive community of the Improvement Kings and Queens if you like. Also, you will find links to my TikTok, Instagram, and the Improvement Kingdom on Discord under the video. This is the Improvement King signing off, and until the next time, keep shining, Improvement Kings and Queens.